They told you she was gay.
It was nothing. I mean, she still can't bring her situation to our house. My daughter's grown.
Well, why? She's grown.
Because I don't want it to contaminate her other. It's a generation we raised. I don't want her to get to contaminate it to her other 6, 7 sisters who look up to her. I want them to bring me grandchildren the right way.
Yeah, Boosie crazy.
If I want grandchildren the right way, that's what I'm going to stand on. You know, if I don't want my other little girl to look at that and say, what's that, daddy?
Contaminated.
To somebody she looks up to, it's not going to come around. My grandpa didn't let it. My daddy didn't let it. And I didn't let it. I just hope the one under me, when they take this throne, they don't let it. Because that's not what our family believes in. Like you say, we Southern Baptists. You know, I love me and my daughter relationship like this. But when she understands everything, she know daddy don't go, she know. But that's what she chooses to do. But she know we don't go, we don't go for that.
Hey, Shalom, this is the brother You're back here once again. Before I get started, like always, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechahakwadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. Yeah, I'm going to address the clip that I put in the beginning of this video with this guy, Boosie. And before I get into the subject matter of this video, let me say, this guy Boosie, he's a wicked nigga, all right? He said certain things against the Most High that he's going to have to answer for, and the Lord is going to judge this nigga. So I am by no means in favor of Boosie, or in no means or no way do I respect Boosie. But the situation that happened with his daughter and him basically explaining that he doesn't approve of his daughter, liking women, all right? He doesn't approve of her being gay, right? Well, he used the term contamination in that interview. He said, I don't want her to contaminate the rest of my daughters. Well, as you can see in the crowd and hear in the crowd, everybody was oohing and awing and shaking their head and talking about how Boosie is crazy. And, when I heard, all them sounds from, them Israelites, them wicked Israelites, because that's who was in the crowd, so-called Negroes, all right, primarily the tribe of Judah. But all you, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, you're just wicked. Here it is. The man is saying he wants his daughters to naturally be attracted to men. And y'all have a problem with him saying he doesn't want the daughter that has turned out the opposite way to contaminate the rest. And that's why, judgment is going to befall you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, right? As I'm making this lesson, you got the Iranian missiles flying over Israel as we speak. And, of course, all of this is just precursors and furthering us quickly towards the third wolf spoken of in the book of Revelation and Jacob's trouble, all right? So we're coming to a very, very dark and gloomy time for a lot of you people on the face of this earth. Us that have been waiting for these prophecies to kick off and increase more and more and get more harder, we love the times that we're living in. But if you niggas thought, the C-19 pandemic was a hard time living, you just wait and see what the Lord got planned for you. And you deserve it. You niggas are wicked, all right? And when I was, listening to this clip, it further had me realize how wicked you niggas are. You have no problem with homosexuality. You have no problem with your kids wanting to change their sex and wanting to like the same sex. And you have a problem with a man saying that it will contaminate the rest of his kids. Well, what the hell? What does the scripture say about homosexuality? Let's get that, man. Over here in where the laws are stated in Leviticus. Let's get Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22, straight to the point. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind, it is an abomination, right? So the Lord is telling you not to be, as we would say, gay, all right? He's telling you it's an abomination, all right? When you get the etymology of what an abomination is, let's get that real quick. This is what it says. The etymology of abomination, right? It says a feeling of disgust, hatred, or loathing. So the Lord hates that action, all right? He's disgusted by that action. If two men lay together, he's disgusted by it and he hates it. If two women lay together, he's disgusted by it and he hates it. He abhors it, right? Dropping down to verse 24, it says, defile not ye yourselves in any of these things, for in all these things the nations are defiled, which I have cast out before you. And that's why the Lord wants his people to be holy, set apart from the rest of the nations, because they're engulfed in these actions, all right, which make them naturally unclean. Verse 25, it says, and the land is defiled, therefore I do visit the iniquity thereof upon it. And the land itself vomiteth out her inhabitants. And that's why the Lord is going to completely burn America, man, because he's going to visit the iniquity, all right? You guys uphold wickedness and iniquity and abominations in the sight of Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua. You uphold the wicked ways, all right? You uphold defilement, all right? You cheer it on. Instead of rebuking it and correcting it, you cheer it on. And like I said, I'm not commending this guy Boosie because he's a wicked nigga. I'm pretty sure the reason his daughter messed up in the head is because a lot of the things she's seen, him do with having threesomes with women and bringing different type of weirdos around the house and even listening to his music, the type of shit he talks about. So he's a bad example, but I'm just touching on the fact of you niggas cheering on, wicked actions that's against the ways of Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua, all right? Regardless what type of man Boosie is, what he said right there was the right thing, It's not the right way to be. You shouldn't want your daughter to be that way. But you niggas in the crowd tell some Boosie crazy. This ain't right. Da, 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 da. And it's like, damn, all people are completely destroyed, all right? Let's get that in Hosea chapter 4. Hosea chapter 4, and what is that, verse 6? It says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. That's what the Lord is saying. You reject his ways. You reject his wisdom, his knowledge, his laws, statutes, and commandments. He's going to reject you. And that's why you destroy it. All right? Sin is transgression of the laws of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And the wages of sin is death. And that's why you niggas die in the most gruesome ways, man. Getting shot up, car crashes, all right? All type of mannerisms, you guys get sent back to the spirit realm because you reject the ways of Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua. You're destroyed for lack of knowledge. All right? You uphold the knowledge of the world. You're not the knowledge of Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua, right? But what does the Lord say about the wisdom of this world? What does the Lord tell us about the wisdom of this world? Let's go over there in the book of 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians chapter 3. And is it 1 Corinthians chapter 3? Yeah. Let's go down to verse 19. It says, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua. For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. So, you saying, oh, let him be how he want to be. Let her be how she want to be. Don't bother them. They not hurting nobody, Yes, they are. Because you're allowing wickedness to be spread throughout the earth, all right? If you allow them to continue in their wicked ways, more people see that and was like, well, shit, they not getting punished for it. Let me try it. Let me see why they're so attracted to doing that. All right. And not to mention everything that you do it has some spiritual tie to it. So if you do a wicked act, you have a demon on you, man. If you indulge in an act just once that is full of filth, all right, and debauchery, and full of abominations, there's demons attached to those actions. So you can't even just get those demons off of you unless you're gifted with the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah to cleanse you, and show mercy upon you. All right? But the average person, they're doomed. So you influence the minds of kids, you influence the minds of these people out here to do these type of things, and they get demons put on them. And they wonder why they can't break out of these strongholds, right? Because you've forsaken the ways of Yahweh Shema Shah. So the Lord has forsaken you, right? And allowed your demons to consume you. But his daughter makes a video. This is another point. His daughter makes a video, crying about how she wished her father would stop speaking about her interviews. And you got Jake in the comments. Yeah, this ain't right. Imagine if this was your daughter. You got your daughter out here crying. My nigga, she's supposed to be put to death according to the laws of Yahweh Shema Shah. The fuck is y'all talking about? Her crying? She ain't even supposed to be walking on planet Earth right now. All right? You're supposed to cleanse the land. Of course, we can't do that now because we're not, sovereign. We're not in a righteous kingdom. But the scriptures tell you what you're supposed to do, to a person that has went that strange way. Okay? Let's get that. What is this? Leviticus chapter 20. Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. It says, "If a man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them." Okay, so y'all feeling sympathy because his daughter up there crying and wants sympathy from people when really she's supposed to be judged according to the law in a righteous society and put down, sent back to the spirit realm. All right, Boosie hasn't even disowned her because in that video she goes on to say how Boosie is actually a great father because he provides financially, and still takes care of them. So he ain't disowned her. He just expresses how he doesn't like the fact that she's went the way of liking women and wanting to be with women. All right, so really he ain't even he really hasn't even disowned them. But you niggas, that ain't enough for you wicked niggas. All right? If a person doesn't accept your wicked ways and, your filth, then you look at them as they're wrong. And that's the problem with this world. All right? Now everybody is just let everybody do as thou wilt. Don't judge nobody. Let them, they not harming nobody. And look at society. Homes are all in disarray. The minds of people are in disarray. Violence is at an all-time high, specifically over here in America. Depression is at an all-time high, specifically over here in America. Chaos is all over the place because you allow wickedness to spread. When you go into the laws of the Bible, one common theme you would see after each law is that you should put this evil away from you so that it doesn't spread throughout the nation. But with Esau ruling, the so-called white man, he allows wickedness to spread. And you niggas have adopted a lot of his ways. And you niggas have always gravitated to wickedness. So now that you're able to practice your wickedness freely, you've allowed it to spread throughout your communities. All right? And for you boneheaded, simple-minded Christians that'll say, because y'all allow, these effeminate men and these women that like women in y'all churches and y'all congregation because y'all don't believe in judging no damn body. All right? Y'all just come in the name of Jeebus. Well, you'll say that's the Old Testament. Jeebus taught us love. We supposed to love master and love any damn body. Meanwhile, y'all talk behind each other's back. But, to cut that, this is in the New Testament. What does the New Testament say about that type of filth? This is Romans chapter 1, verse so this is Romans chapter 1, verse 26. For this cause, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua gave them up unto vile affections, right? Allows your demons to take hold of you. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. All right, women liking women laying with women, against nature. Children can't come if you can't bring forth life through the action of sex. If you can't bring forth children through the action of sex, then what is the opposite of life? Death. That the action that you're doing is death. You can't. Two women having sex cannot bring a child. Two men having sex cannot bring a child. That's against nature. Verse 27. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves the recompense of their error, which was meat. So this is in the New Testament telling you you're going to receive the recompense of your error. You're going to be judged for following that wicked path. All right. So whether you read it in what you would deem as the Old Testament or the New, you're going to be destroyed regardless. All right. Yeah, I was getting a phone call. I had to skip that phone call. But yeah, man, which the Old Testament and New Testament, look, there's really no such thing as Old Testament and New Testament. The whole book is compiled as one book. All right. The whole book is the ways of Yahweh Shemawashah that you should uphold and learn and take hold. Now can you institute every law right now in today's time? No. But the scriptures tell us what? When the kingdom of heaven is established, let me get that. Bear with me 1 second. Let's see. Yeah, this is in Micah chapter 4, verse 2. It says, and many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord and to the house of the power of Jacob. And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. So the laws of the, Yahweh Shemawashah, the laws of the Creator, are going to be reinstituted on the face of the planet Earth. All right? So you should take mind and take heed to these laws now while you can to show the Lord that you appreciate and respect his ways and acknowledge his ways and realize that his ways are the best ways because his ways lead to life. All right? The opposite way leads to death, and it's proven time and time again. So yeah, this video doesn't need to be too long, man, addressing this situation. I just wanted to, speak on that because it shows the wickedness of our people. All right? They cheer on wickedness. All right? They don't rebuke it. They don't correct it. They don't try to change it. And that's why the Lord is going to destroy these 2/3 of our nation. That's why this judgment is coming the way it's going to come. So, I hope this was edifying. Until the next time I say shalom.